Welcome back to Mimi's Organic Eats. Today we're making pumpkin spice cranberry sandwich cookies. And now these sandwich cookies have all the fall flavors, and I'm using my favorite organic pumpkin and cranberry from Farmer's Market. This is a pumpkin I used at my bake shop for over a decade, and it's still the one that I use in my house every single week. John and I both enjoy their pumpkin. We use it for waffles, granola, cookies, and so much more. And today we're making these delicious sandwich cookies, so let me show you guys how to make them. So first we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. So we're going to make the cookies first, and I'm starting out with 113 grams of salted butter, and you want to make sure that your butter is soft. Next we're going to add in 170 grams of light brown sugar. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to mix this on low until combined and there's no butter chunks. And while we're doing that, we're going to open up our pumpkin. Next, we're going to add in 113 grams of pumpkin puree, and this is going to act as an egg replacer in these cookies. Pumpkin is such a good way to replace eggs, and especially in a cookie where it's pumpkin flavored, so we don't even need the eggs here. Next, we're going to add in 255 grams of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and then of course 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Now we're going to mix this on low until combined into a smooth cookie dough. So you guys want to make sure you take your extra pumpkin and store it in an airtight container. It'll last in your fridge for about a week. There are so many ways to use pumpkin. You guys can replace 2 eggs in any soft and chewy cookie recipe with 113 grams of pumpkin. You can also replace eggs with pumpkin in your pancakes or waffles, or you can just even add a little bit of pumpkin in addition to those pancakes and waffles, and it's going to make them extra fluffy. Also, you can take pumpkin and add a little dollop on top of your dog's food. This is going to help their tummies stay really happy. John eats pumpkin every single day. And if you guys just aren't sure what to do with your leftover pumpkin this week, put it in a freezer-safe bag and you can use it later. So next we're going to line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper, and we're going to ball out our cookie dough. And now you can use your hands like I'm doing, or you can use a cookie scoop, whatever you prefer. So we're going to roll this into 24 cookie dough balls, and we're going to have 12 cookies per sheet. And then we want to flatten them just slightly so they're like a little disc that's about 2 inches in diameter. Now it's time to bake these cookies for 10 to 12 minutes or until they're lightly browned around the edges. And the best thing about Eggless cookies, if you guys like them super soft and chewy, you can totally underbake them without worry. So once the pumpkin cookies come out of the oven, I like to round them out using a cookie cutter. This is going to give us perfectly round cookies so that they all match up for the sandwiches. So we have our pumpkin cookies cooling, and now it's time to make our cranberry buttercream filling. So I have 113 grams of softened butter in my stand mixer. Next, we're going to add in 340 grams of sifted powdered sugar, and I like to do this right into the mixing bowl. Next, we're going to open the Farmer's Market cranberry sauce. And now the only 2 ingredients in here are organic cranberries and organic cane sugar. This is what's going to sweeten our buttercream with cranberry flavor and give it a beautiful pink hue. And this is not your traditional cranberry sauce in a can. Look at this, there are pieces of cranberry in here. The only ingredients are cranberries and sugar, and it doesn't look like Jell-O when you open it up. I love it. Now we're going to add our cranberry sauce into the bowl with the butter and the powdered sugar. Now we're going to mix this on low until the butter and sugar are combined, and you're going to speed the mixer up to high and whip for 2 to 3 minutes or until it's light and fluffy. You want to make sure that you scrape down the sides of the bowl. This will ensure that everything in the frosting is completely combined and we don't have any bits of butter or powdered sugar, and we have a nice smooth buttercream frosting. Now we're just going to cut like a medium-sized hole for this. Now I'm not using a decorating tip for this filling because this has pieces of cranberry, and so those pieces of cranberry can get caught in the decorating tip, and it's not fun when that happens, so we're just going to frost these without a tip. And my favorite way to fill a piping bag is with a milkshake cup. You guys know this. Now we want to make sure we put away our extra cranberry sauce, and you guys can store this in the fridge in an airtight container for about 5 to 7 days. And like I was saying, this is not your traditional cranberry sauce. Like, it's not like a jelly or gelatinous in any way. It's more like a cranberry preserves. And you can use this for so many other things. You can use this as a topping for waffles and pancakes, French toast. You can add this in with your granola and your yogurt in the morning. You can create a cranberry butter with this, which is so delicious on toast. You can even use this in homemade salad dressings, or you can even bake it on top of brie. Now that we have our cranberry filling ready and our cookies are completely cooled, we're going to turn over every other cookie and pair them up. Now we're just going to pipe a dollop of cranberry frosting on top of all the turned over cookies and sandwich them together. You guys are going to love these soft baked pumpkin spice cranberry sandwich cookies. This is the perfect way to enjoy fall flavors in cookie form. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment below. And if you want more easy fall recipes just like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join me next time in the kitchen.